Oh no.
Okay, I
Oh,
hear you
there I
there.
am.
Yep.
Yep. So, you know how earlier when I was like, hey, cool, I turned off all the things, made it all perfect?
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize it translates to all of them.
All everything, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. You know, this is what happens in live shows. You know, live
Is
shows, you know, you live and learn, you learn new things, you move
exactly.
on.
Exactly.
Well, what we were talking about earlier was basically that, you know, Dad's doing good. I wanted to watch a stream, got called into work, and this is where we're at now. So what's happening, fellas? So yes, hi, Barley. I am so bad at words. Barley, is that Barley? Barley. Barley. I don't
Hello, everyone.
know. Can y'all hear us now? Are there vocals to people's? Do you hear us? I need to figure this out before I start asking more questions. Yep. Oh, we got the confirmation.
Perfect.
Ah, there it is finally. Well, Daz. One thing I was kind of curious as is I always see you doing Warframe. Warframe looks like a really fun game. I'm actually starting to get into it myself.
Hmm.
But as someone that's very newbie at it, where do you say is a really good kind of starting point for people that are like jumping into it for the first time?
Like I always tell people, you want to Warframe's a very, very overwhelming game since it has been around for, 7 years on PC, 6 years on consoles. So there's just so much content. It can be super overwhelming, of course. So I always tell people, start off, just worry about going through the story. Don't worry about grinding out every little trinket you can get or, every frame, every mod. Just have fun with it. Enjoy the story. Unlock your star chart so you can open up everything throughout the game, which gives you access to when you actually do start farming stuff to where you'll have an opportunity to get to these missions without having to unlock more stuff. So I kind of just tell people, enjoy the story. Don't go nuts trying to farm it, all the best stuff out right from the get go because there'll plenty of time for that in the game. And just just have fun with it. Enjoy the story. It's got a great story behind the game. So I tell people, don't worry about all that. Just enjoy your story. Unlock stuff as you go through. If something's too hard, you can always come back to it. And yeah.
Nice. So are there like different like factions to get into? Cause like I know in like Destiny and things like that, like they have like the hunters and the
Right.
warlocks and things like that. Are there things like that in Warframe as well?
I mean, your classes in Warframe are going to be your different Warframes themselves.
Oh,
There are what they call syndicates, which kind of act as the factions from Destiny. Very similar in that way. You level them up. There's 6 different factions in the game that are like your main factions, like that. So it's very similar to Destiny in that way.
okay. Do you have a particular one that you
Well,
typically run?
there's 3 of them that I belong to. You pretty much you can get 3 and 3. Out of the 6, you could either go 3 on one side or 3 on the other side. So I'm with, Parent Sequence, New Loca, and Red Veil.
Okay,
And kind of where I'm at right now in the game. Yeah,
nice.
syndicates. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is honestly a learning experience for me because, like I said, I'm about to start diving in. Today was the day. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna like get into it. I'm gonna like learn a little bit more so I can at least be more prepared for this. And
Right?
then job was like, screw things you like to do outside of work. I'm like, okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
right. No
But
fun for you. Work only.
but to be fair, you know, it's not that bad for me. I play with magic cards basically all day, so it's like
Right. Yeah, that's not too bad of a deal.
I can't complain too much. I opened like 20 packs today. I was like, it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not a bad day.
So I know that Warframe is can be grind intensive.
Very.
Oh my pups, shush. What was like one of the first games that you've ever kind of like put that much time into? Like one like the very first games back as like growing up, you like man, I put like 1,000 hours into this game.
Way back in early gaming days, I was a big PvP guy. So I did play Rainbow Six Vegas 2 was kind of where I started really putting significant time into games besides, yeah, I'd say around that time. And then, of course, Destiny 1 rolled around one day, once upon a time, and I think a lot of us knew that, and got into that game, and I put a couple and a half thousand hours, I guess, into Destiny 1. And it was around that point is when I rediscovered Warframe, and at this point, I've put thousands of hours into Warframe. I think my in mission time I just crossed 3,600 hours in there. That doesn't
Wow.
include, sitting in trade chat, which is probably another couple thousand hours. And this is just on my Xbox account. I've got PC account, I've got a PlayStation account, I've got
Oh
a
wow.
Warframe. So I couldn't even tell you the amount of time, 5,000 hours in the Warframe easily.
Whew. That is
Yeah,
that is some time. Like,
right. Yeah, and I mean, you don't have to put that much time. It's not like it requires that much time. But I have enjoyed Warframe a lot. I've enjoyed the grind it provides. I really like how it's a very rewarding type grind. No matter what, even if you're not getting, say, the one certain piece you're going for in Warframe, you're still collecting materials, or you're getting like a mod or something that you can end up selling in trade chat at a certain point.
okay.
So it's always felt like a rewarding grind, unlike like Destiny, where you can run, you're stuck in a raid for 2 hours and you end up with nothing from that raid.
Yeah.
Of course, you can't trade stuff in Destiny, so you're just not making anything off of it. Whereas Warframe, you can turn around and sell a lot of this stuff and make platinum, which is your real world currency that you have to, normally buy with money, but you can trade for it. So it's kind of a game within a game there with, if you're familiar with, trade shops and stuff like that,
Hmm.
which, that's what I really like about Warframe.
Nice.
You're
Oh,
you're
thank
always earning something.
and thank you for the follow. Worth a J. Really appreciate that. Got that Brother Daz rocket symbols, rocket signs going. Love.
See
I
him
love
popping up
your
in chat there.
emotes.
Thank you. Well, of course, Rotting Jackal. You know the man.
Oh yeah, good old Ryan Jackal,
Uh-huh.
the legend.
Legend.
That man has
Legend for
built a
sure.
name for himself.
Man, he's doing really well, right? It's awesome seeing, from where we all got together, because some people don't know, we were all in a, what would you want to call it, like alert group, and we were all real early streaming, and
Yeah,
that's
I
how
would
we
say it
like
was
met
alert.
Jackal and Chars and Kilroy that you had on, a
Oh.
few days ago. And it was an awesome. I tell people to still do that nowadays. How we had that little MVP group to help us all starting out, and it really helped. It wasn't some major alert group like you see some of these other groups that are around on Twitch, where it's hundreds of people in these groups. We had what was about 15 of us, I'd say,
Yeah,
and
like. Uh,
if we were able to get a stream up for somebody, we did it.
mm-hmm.
And it really helped. To be able to go live in a directory and already have 5 viewers in there. It really helped early on.
It really did. Like, it was like, oh man. Like, I remember I was talking to Kilroy about this. Was that I at one point had to take a break. I went to school, did the
Uh-huh.
schooling thing, and then like I came back. Sadly, at that point, that group had dissolved, but it was
Right.
really cool to see the different factions that everyone kind of broke off into. Gotta get the dog. But it was a really cool little faction thing that happened because what I was talking about was
Sorry about that.
uh, Kilroy got his own little plays, little thing where he has this nice community. Daz has this great community that like I'm always like jumping into chat here and there, and then like Jackal has his own community as well. I was just like, oh my gosh,
Right.
like it was just like I'm like, well, I'm just gonna split off to all of these because like I know them and I'm just gonna be like, hi, I'm here. I always felt like that awkward friend that like was being introduced to other friends with like chats just because like I'm just like that awkward type person like in real life. So like
Hmm.
I'm just kind of like, do I say anything? And like every now and then I'll talk, and then it's like, uh, was that the right thing to say? Should I have said that? I'm awkward.
Right. I think we all are in our own ways, right?
I agree.
Hmm.
So like, not only have you been doing some Warframe, I also like right before like things have been kicking off on that, you were doing some Dying Light, right?
Dead by Daylight.
Day by Daylight, that one. Ah, I always get that
Yeah,
mixed up. But yeah, that.
that's a fun game.
Oh man, like that game, like I wish I had jumped on it when there was what's it called? They were doing a sale on it, and I was like,
Right,
$9 for it?
right.
I should do that. I should. That seems like a thing I should do, and I didn't do it. It was just one of those bad llama. But I should have
Yeah,
done it
yeah,
because
yeah.
like, but I got to live vicariously through you because you were playing through it. You were getting like all the like different new things that were coming out. You got the Silent Hill thing when that dropped. I was just like, I'm all about this. I'm about this.
Mm-hmm.
Would
Yeah,
you-
Dead by Daylight's a fun game too. I'm not, I haven't nearly put the amount of hours in Dead by Daylight as I have Warframe, of course. But I feel like it's a tougher game to stream because with Warframe, like I always say, I can go like autopilot when I'm playing Warframe. I've put so many hours into it. I kind of just no brain it, and I can kind of sit there and read chat while playing the game without really paying attention to the game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Whereas Dead by Daylight, you're under pressure of a kill or you're having to watch for skill checks. So
Mm.
I think early on, I think that's pretty much the same for any game though, and not just like a Dead by Daylight.
Yeah. Yeah. That
But
I didn't know there's been a couple of zombie games that I've been wanting to do that I'm just like I just have to like focus so much on like what I'm doing that I get so lost into the game that I'm just like, oh shit, there's a chat. I had some, and like next thing I know, I look back and I'm like, oh hi whoever, and I look at the thing, I'm like, oh they're gone.
right,
Well,
I was
that's
seeing the new stuff for Left 4 Dead. Looks pretty exciting.
Left
That
for
was always
Dead
one of my favorites. Always one of my favorites. Hopefully
game.
one day we'll see that Left 4 Dead 3, right?
Oh, like
Wouldn't that be amazing?
that would be terrifying because I know if that game remembers me the way it does, it would move on to 3 and it would just be like, hey, remember how much I hated you? Yes, I'm so sorry.
Uh-huh. There goes another 1,000 hours.
Yeah, my friend and I used to put so many hours into that game, and
Oh, it was so fun.
we used to just bolt. And then we got to the point where like we would run so far that we would be like, "Cool, we did it so quickly." Get to the next level, and the thing's like, and you start tank, boomer, all the things. It's just like bombarded us. I'm like, we just opened the
Right?
door. What happened? Oh, okay, it hates us. I love that game though. I need to build a crew to start streaming that a little bit more.
Right. Yeah, I'd like to play Left 4 Dead again.
Was it really just your mustache that made you famous?
Was it? We owe a lot to the mustache. I can't deny it.
You have always had a very fabulous mustache, and when like I think
Uh-huh.
there was a point where you shaved the mustache.
Yeah, I've taken it off and watched chat freak out. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the community freaks out. I've always, since remember way back, I think, I always had that long goatee, or I always had a
Hmm.
beard, or I've always kind of, I've always felt like on Twitch you kind of need a hook, like some sort of something to differentiate yourself from all the other thumbnails that people scroll past to find your stream, to get noticed out there. And having a silly mustache or having a really long beard, I've always felt was really good.
Yeah.
Just like I feel stream titles are very important as well to get people in to get noticed out there in the sea of so many streamers that there is on Twitch nowadays.
Yep.
Um,
I
and
just
to be able to
realized
have
something.
my mustache, I don't know how many times I've counted, people coming in just I had to drop a follow just because you're yeah, like a gimmick, exactly. Um, yeah, people come in, you got a nice mustache, so it gets them into my channel, and then either gonna love me or hate me at that point, right?
Right.
But I've always felt like your thumbnail needs to be just something that differentiates yourself from, the thousands of people that could be in that directory at the time, hundreds of
Hmm.
people, depending on what directory you're in. So I have used my mustache to my
Thousands of
advantage.
people that could be in that
For
directory at
sure.
the time. Whoa.
Hundreds of
Mhm.
people, depending on what directory you're
Oh
in.
no.
So
I think won't mute.
I have used my
Sorry. As you were talking about that, I was just like, holy shit. I didn't change my thing on Twitch. Because I'm a great streamer and I remember all the things I need to do. It's just that moment of like, can I do it on my
I
phone?
think
Can I
we
do
all
this
make
quietly?
mistakes, though. I mean, still me streaming what at least 5 days a week. Yeah, I still make mistakes all the time, or forget to change my game, or forget to change the title, or what else? You forget to unmute your mic. That's do that all the time. So I think regardless of how long someone's been streaming, how often you stream, I think we all make mistakes. We're
Yeah.
human, right?
I
That's what
mean,
we do. We make mistakes as human.
like I always say, we live, we learn, we move on.
Exactly. Live and learn, right? There's
Hmm.
that age-old saying right there.
But
Live
we
and
can always
learn.
still laugh about it because it's just like one of those. I'm like, do. You're talking about this like really deep stuff. I'm like, yeah, I get. Son of a bitch. Like I kind of can't wait to go back to rewatch this just to see like I'm pretty sure there's a moment that I'll be sitting there just like listening and then my eyes just like widen just like oh no.
Right.
I have made mistakes and I need to correct them.
Yeah, yeah.
But what do you have? Do you have anything kind of like planned for the future? Like anything like Warframe style?
I kind of nothing like special planned for Warframe. I'm always looking to, try to reach that status of being a Twitch partner, but that's kind of my plans for the future right now. We've been kind of working on that, but like I've said before on, stream that, if it happens, that'd be awesome. Of course, it's something I'd love to hit one day to achieve. But if it doesn't happen, still got an amazing community that's, been built around myself, and Twitch partner, Twitch affiliate, whatever I am is not going to change. The community that's formed around myself, and it's not going to change who I am either way. So, kind of where I am in the stage of Twitch right now. That's kind of my goal still at this point. Warframe, I've always built my channel on trying to help, newer players, show newer players how to do more the more what they want to call in-game stuff in Warframe, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of where I'm at my channel there. I don't know if I'll do significant changes to how I stream Warframe and how I run my channel for that particular game, because I kind of like where it's at for Warframe right now.
Nice. Yeah, I've noticed a lot. Like, what's one of my favorite things about being in your chat is you'll be talking about running things, and you already have like a group, but you're like, I'll take anyone on that's like, I don't care if you're a newbie at this. Like, just I'll tell you what to do, I'll tell you where to
Hmm.
go, and we'll get you the what you're looking for. And like, I love that
Exactly.
about that.
Yeah, 'cause I know how like I was saying, it can be so overwhelming for a new player. It can be, when you're not leveled up, you don't have the strength as, some of us that have been playing the game for 1,000 hours. It's nice to be able to help newer players where I struggled, or, early on, or if I look for somebody in chat, like, can you help me do this? And like, you just ignore it out there because you're a newer player.
Mm-hmm.
It just happens. So for me to be able to not be that person, be the guy that can go out there and help people, I'm always happy to do that. Lend that knowledge, right?
I kind of wish that they would move a little bit more towards what is it the cross save and crossplay
Yeah.
because like
Yeah,
I
hopefully one day. I think we're all
fingers
hoping for
crossed.
cross saves and or cross play at
Mm-hmm.
some point. We'll have to see.
Because it's
They've
someone that
mentioned
like
it. Yeah, they've mentioned it a few, they've mentioned it here and there, but it's definitely kept secret. So hopefully next generation, right? That's what I'm keeping my fingers crossed, that maybe next generation will be the generation maybe we see that cross play, cross save type thing happening.
that'd be nice if they finally yeah. Because like I didn't think like I don't know why it hadn't dawned on me that with the new generation of consoles coming out, like this is like the perfect platform for them to be able
Right.
to like integrate everyone together. Because like
Mm-hmm.
I've always kind of had the like scuff of like why keep me from being able to play with my friends like just because like at the time my family could only get this console but their family got this console
Right.
but now you're keeping us from playing from each other like that doesn't seem right.
Exactly.
So like
And I
this seems
really,
like a good platform for it.
yeah, I feel like next generation is going to be the generation of crossplay, because those lines have been blurred these last few years between, PC players and console players. And, of course, there's still the console wars. I think that'll just forever be a thing. People are going to pick their piece of plastic and they're gonna, swear allegiance to it. Some people just do that.
Fair.
But I think for the most part, PC gamers are happy to play with console players, and console players are happy to play with PC players, and Xbox players are happy to play with PlayStation players. I think crossplay is the future. I really do.
I full-heartedly agree because, yeah, I mean, like, just, again, let us play with our
Yeah.
friends. Just like,
Yeah, at the end of the day, we're all gamers.
Yeah.
Just because we decided to play on a certain platform doesn't mean, we shouldn't be playing with people on other platforms. We want to game with our friends. So
Yeah.
we've made friends, especially in a world like Twitch. We made friends with people all over different, platforms. So
Yeah, like
one day.
they need to take in consideration that like things are moving forward in gaming and
Hmm.
like you said, Twitch is a great platform to show that like, hey, we all play the same games, but we all play them on different platforms. Just let us all
Right.
play together.
Exactly. Exactly.
You just gotta
Brighter
get.
future, right?
Oh, is it just Sony being the butts about it? Just someone said,
Sony has kind of been, yeah. This last generation, Sony's been kind of a stickler.
really?
Well,
Ah,
they've sold what 100 and something million consoles compared to Xbox's 50 million. They've
yeah.
already got a player base, so
That's right. We're gonna keep
they're kind of playing hard to get.
Yeah. Those bastards. Those
But
bastards.
Microsoft did the same thing back in the 360 days when Sony approached them for crossplay on some games, and Microsoft said no way. So it's kind of coming back to Microsoft this generation.
Mm.
So maybe next generation we can just leave that behind since we've seen Microsoft come around. So just have to see if Sony comes around and what happens there.
The PC gamers are just like, just let us play with people.
Yeah, right.
Like we don't
Yeah,
care
PC
about
don't mind.
piece of plastic. Just let us play.
Exactly.
So, since we got a nice little group of people going on, would you like to tell the folks about just a little bit more about yourself and just kind of where your stream schedule is and where they can catch you?
Well, about me,
Little
a lot of
you.
people know BrotherDaz. I'm a first and foremost, in my life, I'm a father. I'm a single father. I share custody of my two kids, and that's always number one in my life. I say this all the time. Everything I do in this life, I do for my kids. They always come first, of course, like any good father should do, right? Um, but besides, my family, my streams, my gaming is pretty much number two in my life, right? Well, I got my dog, so I'll give dog number two. We'll give streaming number three, right?
I feel
But,
it.
but yeah, streaming is very important to me. The friends I've made through Twitch has been amazing. I've made a ton of amazing friends here. The I just love it. I love Twitch. I love everything about streaming. I don't think if I did, I don't think I'd still be doing it. So it's something that I really do love. I really do enjoy doing. As for my streams myself, I usually stream Monday through Fridays. Streams have been a little weird. We've been trying a new schedule, but for the most part, Monday through Fridays, I'm a daytime streamer. And I'm an old man, kind of, so those nighttime streams are just too much for me. I don't have the energy at night for nighttime streams, so I'm always a daytime streamer. And, you can always find me playing Warframe and whatever the new flavor is at the time. I do like playing new games as well. I'm a gamer.
Did you ever play the that Among Us?
I haven't. I've watched it a lot, and I don't know if it's my flavor. I've had a lot of people ask me, a lot of friends, like, you should play it, you should play it. I don't know if it's my thing. I don't know if it's just, I've seen it. It looks funny. Um, I think if I ever did play it, it would probably be an off-stream type thing with friends, and not so much something I would want to stream.
Yeah.
Just the way it's played. But I think, like, if I had me and a few friends farting around playing, offline, I think I would enjoy it then. But I don't know about streaming it. I don't know if it's something I would want to ever stream type deal.
I've watched videos on it, but like, I hate saying this, but it's gonna make me sound old. But I honestly don't get what's going on. Like, I know you there's imposters,
Right.
you kill some people, but like, there's tasks that need to be done. Like, does it like spell out these tasks for you? Like, I honestly
Yeah,
have
it's
no idea.
I'll admit too, I'm not super familiar with like how it's exactly played. But yeah, I see people run around doing like tasks, and then yeah, the imposters go around to kill people and try not to get caught killing them.
Yeah.
And then, it comes to that 2 minutes long of, and this is where I've only got experience watching people stream it, but then you got like 2 minutes of like people like yelling at each other. Like you can't understand what anyone's saying. And then it like goes to the next round. Like, all right, I don't know what just happened right there, but
Yeah, I might, yeah, like you said though, like I might try it, like if I have like a group of friends that are like, hey, we
yeah.
have this game. All right, yeah, sure,
Yeah,
let's
it
give it a
definitely seems like a
shot.
game that'd be a lot of fun with friends.
Yeah, I watched the honest trailer about Among Us. Wonder
Honest
what that.
trailer?
Yeah, I'm curious what that's gonna be like. I always
Right.
enjoyed those honest trailer things. They crack me up. Well,
Yeah, I haven't seen
Daz, thank you so much. We've hit that 30-minute marker.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I appreciate, you choosing me to bring up and talk to you today. I'll admit I was super nervous before this started. I've kind of been sweating this whole time. I'm not gonna lie, but I appreciate it, Charles. Thank you so much for
Gotta give a little insight. It was kind of funny.
bringing it on.
I almost started it, and I was like, oh, hold on, let me click something, and he's like, just started already. It was
But
good
yeah,
times. We have fun. We have fun.
yeah, it was a good time. Thank you so much for this. It's nice to be able to let people see a little bit more about me than they just see me, my filthy mouth on my channel, right?
I mean, you kept it very clean today. I'm just
Some days I do better. Some days I kind of go way off track and you're super filthy.
had to give you a little golf clap there, just like, indeed, indeed, quite. And also thank you everyone in chat that joined us. We had quite a few people. I'm sorry I didn't quite keep up with chat. This is still a new format for me as well, trying to do an interview and also kind of have chat as well. Like, so I'm working my way among this craziness. So bear with me as chat goes on. And everyone, thank you joining. If you don't already have those really great emotes, down below is BrotherDaz. Krister, if you were still there, can we give BrotherDaz a shout out, please? Because if you
Awesome.
were
Thank you.
there, and if you haven't followed this guy, give him a follow. Great follow. Great guy to watch. Very fun to watch. Just
Appreciate
do
the
it.
love.
Well, y'all, thank you so much. Thank you, Daz, again. Everyone, if you are
Very
just
welcome.
coming in at the tail end, I'm really sorry. But this is going to be up on YouTube here in a little bit. If you want to see when that goes up, follow me on Twitter, and you'll see when that
Do it.
gets uploaded.
Subscribe to that YouTube too, you guys. Charles is an amazing guy. Drop a follow here as well. Anyone that's
Yeah.
over here? Yeah. Drop Charles a follow too. He's an amazing guy. Subscribe to that YouTube.
Thank you, everyone, for the love. Thank you, Daz, for the love. Everyone, y'all have a great night. I'll see y'all next time.
See y'all later.
Bye.